Hey people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings III. Playing as the Roman Empire and playing as Caesar himself, playing as conquering the world, playing as Genghis Khan's worst nightmare, even though he probably doesn't even know that we exist so far, because he's kind of far away. But he's eating down on his special soldiers and he's only having these levies. We know for a fact that I can beat everyone when it comes to levies, so that shouldn't be an issue. What we need to do though is beat the rest of West Francia, which apparently have a colony on island right now. Which is interesting. I think I've tried to kill you. I am trying to kill you. It's not gonna go that well unless I get some extra help. So that's 100% something that I'm going to do. Do I have a better spy mistress? No. I do not have a better spy mastery person. Okay. What I do though is to actually want to attack someone. We do have this Lotharingian person being independent. The question is though, who do we want to attack? I could attack Sweden, this little young child. We could invade their kingdom and we could take the kingdom of Sweden. I think it's slightly worse than it used to be. If we look at the kingdom itself. No, it's about how it used to be. So I could take the kingdom of Sweden from him if I wanted to. It's slightly worse because Denmark exists now, which it didn't used to do. So we could go in there and take Sweden. What I would like to do though is actually neighboring Sweden before we actually go and take it. So we don't have this things being detached from the rest of the empire. So I think I'm gonna try and eat myself through Poland here first. And they're Catholics, it shouldn't be an issue. At all actually, so that should be okay. Oh, we have some Hellenism up here for some reason. It's starting to disappear slowly. Is that an independent Hellenism guy? Hey, it actually is. That's interesting. I don't think we have seen that one before. It's new. But Lower Silesia, the chaste, forgiving man, was also a bit arrogant. I'm actually gonna invade you. Because of reasons. Okay, those two duchies really sucked. I'm gonna go for this one. And then we're just gonna work our way towards Sweden. Or Swedish Pomerania. And try and take it to us. So we can go and then take the entire kingdom of Sweden. Because we are waiting to be able to take West Francia as it looks right now. That should be enough. Go and siege down the capital. So you two could get married. Absolutely, go for it. Have fun. And I don't need Valerius' help. 90% secrecy it's fine. I do actually think this can be okay. But still a big odds that the person is gonna die by himself. And we will not get caught. So I think that's okay. While I go and siege down this place here, which is called Lubsku. Nice. Okay, we didn't win. Probably need to siege down some more things then. Or go and kill his army. That's also something that we could do. So what I'm actually gonna do is we want to do some experiments. We're not quite done yet. We could kill Elizabeth. She's unimportant, right? She's just a lowborn married to my cousin. But they already have a child and she's too old to have any more childs. And we're gonna try and kill the Francian king. I'm just gonna take some. Yeah, sure. No, not the trebuchets. I just want the levies. Enough levies to go and kill my opponents. This is probably overkill, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go kill him. I'm gonna see. Didn't I used to have an organizer? Where is he? He doesn't exist anymore. You should probably have the siege commander rather than that other guy. And he's dead. Good. Great, meaning we can attack him again if we want to. Which I probably do want to. Kinda soon. Who else could I kill if I wanted to? I'm not gonna kill the king of Sweden again, because that might just get the kingdom sold even more than it already is, and I wanna make it easy for myself to conquer it. So I'm not gonna kill him. Do we have anyone being part of a faction that I would like to kill? There's only peasant in this one. I saw the independence one. It's only the king of Andalusia. Why don't you like me? Because you're a powerful vassal. I'm gonna kill you anyway. because of reasons. And he is going against me, and that's not something that I can stand for. That's really not something that I could stand for at all. So meanwhile we go and siege down Silesia and try and catch their army, I'm going to do that at the same time. So we won the siege, gonna go for the next one. I don't think we actually went for it. No, we didn't. And now we're gonna kill these people. Great. Someone's trying to kill my cousin. Is he the... No, he's not the one married to the lowborn person that I tried to kill myself. That really did help me. I just need one extra siege, then we're done. Yeah, that battle drill was worth a lot. 39%. It's really good. That's really, really good. Yeah. I'm gonna waste money on him because I don't really have a lot of money, as we can see. So I'm just gonna let that not happen. Some people are sleeping around with people of my family, I think. We just gained vassals for some reason, which are Catholic. Probably because I went for the Conquest CB rather than anything else. You are independent, so I'm just gonna go for a Conquer County on you. Trying to keep the people of the kingdom happy, or the empire happy, with me not being at peace for like any second whatsoever. Just going for a constant warfare, which my economy really doesn't particularly enjoy that much. But what else can you do? I need to keep people happy by going for expansion, you know. It's a vital thing of how this empire was built, both in this game and in real life. Like the Romans really built their entire economy on actually fighting people, because they needed to fight new people so they could get new slaves, because the entire economy was built on slaves. And of course, if you want to build your economy on slaves, you need slaves. And how do you get slaves? By attacking other people. And then you could make them into slaves, obviously. And that's how the Romans went about it. And that was a big part of the reason why they wanted to conquer people. And they also wanted to be like the strongest people on the planet. That's another thing, because they're really arrogant. Really saw themselves as being, well... That's a really big county, by the way. Being the savior of the planet, basically, from giving them civilization. Doing them a favor by giving them civilization. And who are we to disagree? Because we all love Rome, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this channel, probably, or this series. Probably not this series, at least. And probably not my channel, anyway. Actually, either, because I mainly do Roman campaigns. That's like what I built my entire sale point around. My entire USP is me doing Roman campaigns. I guess that's part of the reason why people are here. Marina, you're actually really good, but I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm gonna go for the he's really good, but he's not. I'm gonna go for Agne. By the way, Agne, you need to be like that. That's a big army, but we really gonna smash them. And there we go, we won. The mission, he is Roman for some reason, because she is Hellenic and he is, well, Asatru. Asatru, rather. And Swedish. That's good. Trying to stop people from killing me, I would like that one. What I also would like is to win this war, so that's something that I'm gonna enforce. Thank you. We gain Poznan and Sarnakov, or something like that. I do apologize if anyone Polish is watching this, and I really did mispronounce that one. Yes, I do know. We are above the vassal limit again. That's not particularly good. So that's going to affect both my income and my levy, and that's not something that I particularly enjoy. But now we could actually attack Sweden for an entire kingdom of Sweden. And that's going to be really good. It's going to make us really spread out into Scandinavia. So I'm going to go for invasion CB against the Kingdom of Sweden. Where's the capital? It's in Stockholm. Or in Uppland. In Sigtuna. The old capital of Sweden. Actually been there myself. It's a really small town nowadays. The fun thing with Sigtuna is it's actually so small that it wouldn't actually be considered a city in Sweden, but it has kept its city privileges for one reason, because it has this historical cityhood, basically. Because one of my prisoners have smallpox, so they're just letting it stay a city because it's always been a city, and it has this historical value to Sweden because it was one of the first capitals of the Kingdom of Sweden. So that's really the reason why. Convert fate in county. I really want to get rid of the orthodoxy going on. So I'm going to keep on doing so. It's going to take 3 years for some reason, which is a really long time. Real long time. And throwing that guy away really did deal with the smallpox. This is not CK2 where the diseases really could get out of hand. Like when the plague arrived in CK2. Man, when the plague arrived, when they first gave you diseases in CK2 and they arrived in the beginning, man, and especially when the Black Death arrived, that one is so insane. If you ever played CK2, you know what I'm talking about. You really didn't want to play during the Black Plague, the Black Death survival, because everyone died. You yourself locked yourself into your castle, but everyone else just died. And you had this big economical effect to everything that belonged to you. What I think I'm gonna do is actually... No, I'm not. Stop it, stop it. The Swedes are strong. Yeah, not that strong, actually. They're not really that strong at all. So I'm actually gonna leave. That's not what I want to do. Stand still. And I'm gonna reorganize and give me... pardon me. And give me the trebuchets and send them here. And then I'm gonna leave the rest behind and disband them. And save some money along the way. Because they only had 8k troops. And it's mostly levy and not that many men-at-arms. I have a lot of men-at-arms. So this is probably going to be fine. I would prefer a better commander. Oh, we're finally done with the culture thing. So I'm gonna let him continue to do that in Italy. And what better way to do it than making sure that Mediolanum... I think it's... Where's Milan? Oh, they changed the name for it. It's probably Pavia. And that's already... I think that's Mediolanum. For some reason it doesn't have the name though, so... Or even... It's not even called Milan. I'm gonna make Turin Roman then, because I like football and Juventus is based in Turin. So that's why. Right, that was easy to siege down. It's probably because they're still... Are they still pagan? Yes, they are, and that's probably the reason why it was so easy to siege down. Because they're pagan. Okay. You gave birth to someone? Magnia. And she's really, really good. And my concubine is sleeping with someone. Every one of my concubines is sleeping with someone. Based off of the information I have gathered, I strongly suspect this one knows about the secret which I do not. As I currently hold her captive, this gives me the perfect opportunity to use whatever methods I wish to learn exactly what it is. Why is it easier for me to go for a diplomacy challenge against her? Because she's really good at intrigue, that's why. Interesting. I'm gonna just cheat a bit by doing like this, and that's probably gonna happen then. I didn't manage to do anything. I failed. I'm a failure. That's bad. She's a bit of a loony. Really good at intrigue though, and for some reason she's inside my jail. I don't really know why, and that's part of the Swedish army, but apparently they have already fought against someone. Against some peasants, and apparently they actually lost. That's interesting. They lost against peasants. They really are weak. I crippled them when I killed his dad, or his grandfather, brother. That really did cripple everything. Or not even his father. They're not related. He's the person that they elected to become the next king. I gained yet another daughter. She's really good, except the fact that she has bleeder syndrome, which is really bad. It's a very common thing even today. And if you have it, it's really important that people know that you have it. Because if you ever start bleeding, you can bleed out really quickly. And that's something that the emergency services should be something that they should know beforehand. So you don't bleed out. Yes. The Swedish kings actually used to be elected at a place called Mora Stenar, the Stones of Mora. Mora, which is a settlement in Sweden, which is about here somewhere, I'm not entirely sure, but in this direction. And that's usually where they elected their kings. Sweden, and up until the mid 16th century, where the Swedish king Gustav I had them destroyed because he wanted to let the kingdom be hereditary rather than elected, because he wanted his sons to be the next. He wanted his son to be the next king, Erik XIV. And we have taken Sweden, so I guess I am the Swedish king now. And I apparently understand people as well. But I'm gonna take some seconds and give this away to people. And they're gonna be allowed to feudalize this all by themselves. And I'm gonna give the kingdom to someone as well. So see you in a bit, guys. There we go, guys. We have finally given everything away. We have a slight issue. I cannot actually usurp the Kingdom of Sweden so far, because he's actually fighting a war. I don't really understand that one. Why can't you usurp the title of someone fighting a war? So we are currently 29 vassals above our domain limit, and apparently I own one county which I forgot to give away. Let's see if I can find it. Where can it be? Is there anything else that belongs to Sweden which I don't remember having? What can it be? Come on, give it to me. Show it to me. Where is it? You probably already have seen it, and I cannot see it for my life. Where are you? Because I have 12 holdings, I usually only have 11. I'm really feeling the lag as well. It's not making me particularly happy. Gotta go about it this way instead. Titles. I think it might be this one. It is. That was a really small one, by the way. It's impossible to see. I gave it to Aurelius. So I'm gonna grant the kingdom when I'm able to usurp it to this person. Because that really is affecting my income. See, my vassal taxes are basically 0 and my levy went down by half. So currently I'm actually weaker than the Mongols. So that's a bad thing. Ask some people to turn Jupiterian. And this is actually gonna make any faction kinda strong, as we can see. It's actually really strong. See if I can kill this guy before this ever happened. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I'm able to, rather. And hopefully I'm able to take the Kingdom of Sweden soon. Hopefully the King of Sweden will lose his goddamn war to these peasants. Like today, or win it, rather. He's having 2 of them right now. And while they're going on, I'm not able to usurp the kingdom, so that's a bad thing for us. Because I'm 30 vassals above my limit. That's not making me particularly happy. But thank you for inviting me to the feast, by the way. You know what? I'm just gonna grant these things to you. You are really strong, my man, but I need to get rid of these extra vassals. For some reason that belongs to Bavaria. I don't really know how that did end up happening. I'm not gonna give him Ulster, because I want the Scottish kingdom as well. If I ever get that far. Case, you need a guardian. My half-brother can do it. Thank you. You are above the limits, you are above it, and he's only gonna die in 11 months, which is too late. These are mainly peasants, though, and peasants are easy to beat, because they're only levies, and really weak levies at that. So I think it's gonna be okay. As you can see here from vassals, minus 95%, because I'm above my vassal limit by considerable margin. I don't care about this guy. So I probably should have taken the money rather by having the cook. To be fair. Too late now. But look at that. We have a Roman Sweden now. It's beautiful. Beautiful indeed. The reason I didn't create the duchies is because I really cannot afford it. I don't really have a big treasury, as we all can see. You can have him back. It's fine. Aurelia. Welcome. Come on, Sweden. Lose or win. Oh, he's fighting 3 wars now, and I cannot usurp anything while that's happening. This is gonna be my player as I want him to have a good trait. Impatient, shy, or gluttonous. Are you being serious? I guess impatient then. Opinion of Legion is not bad, but Vassal opinion is bad. Huh. But that mine is still learning, is not particularly good. By the way, I do remember I didn't do anything about my research. I want to go for bombards, not this one. Development growth is not a bad thing, but I would prefer to go for research or going for military things rather. Oh, legionnaires though. Just as we have restored the Roman Empire, so too shall restore the structure of the old Roman legion and its feared elite troops. Of course, we're gonna go for this one, rather. Actually, so we can get legionnaires, Palatina. What does that do? Palatina, which is basically legionnaires. Gonna replace my armored footman with those people whenever that does happen. Okay, so these factions are looking kinda nasty. Some of them fire off very soon. We have these also true things going on at the same time. I'm probably going to be able to deal with this one though, because I do have better troops than they do. But they're mainly going to be peasants. But they're all going to fire off at the same time. That's the main problem here. That is the main problem. I want this one. I want that extra dread, trying to make people terrified of me, to make them stay out of factions. These are gonna happen. This one should go down, right? It's not going to go down. And this is gonna happen very soon, this one too. Amazing. I'm so looking forward to 2 big factions firing off at the same time. Awesome. Oops. Not gonna happen. Go away. Sorry, not gonna happen. Really not gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. And I'm not letting England become free, so go to war this. Where are they? In a lot of places, as we can see. That's him. That's not England, that's actually France. But if I kill this dude, that might just win us the entire thing. Hopefully we will capture him immediately so this just goes away. Because I cannot really be bothered with this thing going on. Yes, I can. I cannot really be bothered. Dominia. Okay, that should be enough. Go and kill them. Come on, capture him. We did. Awesome. That was easy. And you, my man, go away. So that's one of the factions dealt with. Did I capture those 2 guys that fought against me? I think I might have. We have this one at least. I'm gonna revoke that title from him. Thank you. And I'm going to grant it to someone slightly better. Valens. Thank you. We do, of course, have this other faction going on at the same time, so that's something we need to deal with also. Who are these people? I don't really know. Actually, I have no idea. So we have 1 faction, 2 factions, a really big one actually, and 3 factions. Nice. This Norse one is going to be the worst one. That's something that we have to deal with. How is Sweden's wars going on so we can finally usurp your title, little kid? I'm gonna try and kill this guy. Shall I have it in deaf people? Go away. So where are you? There you are. Where is the commander though? That's the big question. The leader. Who is the war leader? This guy. Rörik. Where is he? He's down here. Good to know. So hopefully we can capture him just like we captured the other dude. Otherwise it's gonna take a while. And I would prefer it to not take that long. And we do also have this one down in Maghreb, so that's something that we also have to deal with. There we go, thank you. Go and kill. And host the feast at the same time. Awesome. Yeah. Everything is really happening at the same time, but it's fine. It's fine. We can deal with it. I do think so. I don't need that help. He's gonna die anyway. Hopefully. We didn't capture anyone. That's sad. So where is he gonna be now? That is a good question. Just have to watch and see. Where are you? You're up here. That's a lot of troops, by the way. I need to go up here and kill these people. Oh, you're not gonna land immediately because you're gonna have this recently disembarked thing going for you. And that's not particularly good. That's not particularly good at all. You probably need the best commander that we have available, which is actually this guy. So you're gonna keep him. Caesar Dan can have a guardian. I love that name. And we have a third thing going for us. Everything is actually going to war now, so that's why I'm going to actually end this episode here, and we're gonna have something fun to do in the next episode. So make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign. And also leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. But thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.